everyone, and welcome back to the Presidential D&D Campaign, where AI-voiced U.S. presidents play Dungeons & Dragons with me, Ben Shapiro, your AI Dungeon Master. This is a one-shot adventure, but everyone is playing as their characters from the main campaign. If you haven't caught the last couple of episodes of Season 2, they can be viewed at the playlist linked here.
I'm excited to see what you have planned for us, Ben. Usually you give us some lore or motives for our characters, but this time you just said to plan on being ourselves. This isn't the regular campaign, though?
Well, whatever it is, there better be some combat. You promised us that there would be more combat this season, and the closest we've come to combat is when I punched that guy and got the guard called on us.
Well, Donald, you are in luck then. This is a special one-shot that will take place in an alternate universe to the main campaign or something like that. Honestly, I haven't really figured out where this would tie into the lore, so let's just call it a what-if series. For this one-shot, you all are competing in the Arena of Loudwater against people and groups that you've encountered in the past. I know that some people were disappointed that the final battle of last season was avoided thanks to a clever spell on Barack's part and some lousy rolling on mine, so hopefully this rectifies that desire for bloodshed.
No way, you're kidding me, Ben. I'm actually going to get to kill those damn priests, the ones who locked me in that cave.
This sounds like a lot of fun, so we'll probably fight those priests, maybe a real fight with Lug and Henrietta, and maybe Hamlet, that gravekeeper down in Southern Edge.
That's the plan, though I can't spoil too much. It is going to be a vastly combat-oriented session. Well, with that, should we get started then?
Yeah, I'm ready for a real fight.
Very well. Our session starts inside the famed Loudwater Arena, where spectators have come from miles and miles around to view the famous Loudwater adventurers fight against all of their famed foes. The stands are packed. Almost a full 200 or so residents of Loudwater have come to watch.
200? Did you mean 200,000?
Well, no, it's a market day too, so it's just those people who were kind of bored.
This is lame.
It kind of makes sense. Loudwater is a pretty small town in the middle of nowhere.
It reminds me of my high school graduation. It was the first one conducted in the country you know. I remember riding up in a horse and buggy in my finest tweed jacket. Man, those were good times.
How in the nine hells are you still alive, Joe?
That's a good question. All right, so the three of you are in the middle of a large arena. It has some diverse terrain with some low walls, some small plinths that you and enemies could stand on. The first round of the arena is about to begin as the crowd begins chanting. Well, more of just a couple of the people in the crowd. You see 3 priests come out of all 4 entrances to the battlefield. All right, let's roll for initiative.
I got an 18.
Liar! I got an 18 as well. I'm going first, though.
I think we should let me go first so that I could fireball. Though I don't know how many rests we will have. Maybe I don't want to fireball.
Yeah, you should save those. I'm going first. No way am I letting one of you fight before me again. Next thing we know, before my turn, all the priests will be dead.
I only got a 7.
I got a 3, so you'll still go before me, Joden. All right, Donatello is up first then, unless Barack wants to go first?
Nah, I guess Donatello can go before me.
Sweet. I want to go to the nearest priest and swing with my new enchanted longsword.
All right, you jump over a low wall and run to the nearest group of 3, barely making it with your movement speed before swinging at him.
That's a 23 to hit for 14 damage on the first hit.
You land a heavy blow, knocking him below half health. A look of surprise mixed with terror crosses the priest's face.
Second attack is... Damn, only an 11. I knew these dice were still rigged.
That actually does hit. You need an 11 exactly for these guys.
No way, all right, that's 13 damage then.
The second blow does him in. How do you want it to happen?
Want what to happen?
I'll let you describe how you kill him.
Oh, I see. All right, after the first swing cuts across his chest, I then get in a backswing with the sword, decapitating him.
Seems sufficiently brutal. All right, do you want to action surge or do anything else for your turn?
I don't think so. I'll save that, I think. Will we get to rest in between arena fights?
You'll get to short rest in between each one, but no long rest. So I think you'll only have the 1 action surge.
It says here that I can action surge once per short rest.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. So yes, you'll have 1 action surge per round in the arena.
I'm action surging then. I'll attack the next priest.
Sounds good.
That's a 21 for 15 damage.
Another heavy blow. This priest is below half health as well.
Second one is a 12 for 11 damage.
Wow, that was pretty good. You'll kill that one too.
Sweet. Driven by rage, I'll swing at the second priest as well, chopping off his arm and then stabbing him through the chest.
Dang, nice job, Donatello. That was impressive.
Yeah, it's a good thing that you guys have me here. Otherwise, you'd probably all die.
All right, Barack's turn next.
Sweet. All right, first I want to enter Blade Song as my bonus action, which also gives me plus 10 movement speed. So I'll move up to the last priest in the group Donatello is fighting and swing at him with my scimitar. That's a 14 to hit for 4 damage.
All right, it's more of a glancing slash. He calls out in pain, but is still in good fighting condition.
Then I'm going to firebolt him. That's a 13 to hit for 10 damage.
You run up to the priest, moving extremely fast, and slash him with your scimitar, and then shoot a bolt of fire from your offhand. He stumbles backwards a step or two before regaining his composure, a look of pain on his face as you knock him below half health.
Sweet. All right, that's my turn. Joden, you're up.
All right, could I make it on top of one of those plinths that you mentioned, Ben?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I want to climb on top of one of those and then shoot my bow at a different group of priests to also trigger my horde breaker. Am I right that they are within 5 feet of each other?
Yeah, you can definitely trigger that.
Awesome. That's a 19 for 6 damage to the first, a 15 for 6 damage to the second, and then a 26 for 4 damage to the first again.
All right, they definitely take some damage as you unleash a barrage of arrows, but they are still going strong. Anything else on your turn, Joden?
No, that's it for me.
All right, my turn now. Joden, those priests that you shot at are going to run over to you, but they aren't quite able to make it onto the plinth. They are just starting to climb up. Barak, the priest you torched, is going to attack you, as well as one other priest that was able to make it to you. One of the other groups of 3 is going to be running at Joden and the other at Donatello and Barak, but nobody else is going to be able to make it to you guys. Damn, I rolled terribly though. That is a 6, an 8, a 7, and a 10 to hit you, Barak. Feeling the surge of battle magic running through you, it seems as though the 2 priests are moving in slow motion as they swing, but you dodge out of the way each time.
Nice. Yeah, none of those would have hit me even if I wasn't in Blade Song.
Yeah, I rolled really crappy there. All right, back to the top of the round. It'll be Donatello's turn.
Sweet, I want to go attack the injured one that Barak is fighting. That's an 11 for 15 damage.
All right, that does kill the first one. You're getting really lucky. You keep hitting right at their armor class.
It could be luckier, though. I could be hitting criticals. All right, I'll swing at the other one with my second attack then. That's a 21 for 10 damage.
Nice, all right. So there are 3 of the 12 priests dead, and then 3 more are injured. Anything else for your turn, Donatello?
No, I'm done.
All right, for my turn, I want to do the same thing, so I'll swing with my scimitar at the one that Donatello just attacked, and then firebolt him after that. That's a 14 for 4 damage off the scimitar, and a 21 for 18 damage off the firebolt.
All right, how does it happen?
I spin around, still in my blade song, and slash at the injured priest, driving my scimitar into his shoulder before reaching out with my other hand and unleashing a firebolt point blank into his chest.
Nice. All right, anything else for your turn?
No, that's all for me.
All right, I think I would have disadvantage shooting them with my bow, right, Ben, since they are so close to me?
Technically, you have disadvantage if they are within 80 feet, I believe, but I'm giving you advantage since you got onto higher ground, so it'll be a normal shot.
Cool. I'll shoot the more injured one again, then use Horde Breaker to hit the other injured one, and then shoot the first one last time. That's a 16 for 6, a 17 for 9, and then a 26 for 5.
The first one is going to be heavily injured, barely even able to stand as he falls back down, failing on his climb up onto the plinth. The second is going to be injured just under half now. Anything else for your turn, Joden?
No, that'll be all for me. I want to stay up on my plinth thing.
All right, 2 of the priests, the 2 injured ones, are going to be able to climb up and attack you, but there isn't enough room for anyone else. Then there are going to be a total of 4 priests that can make it to Barak and Donatello, while the last 2 stalk Joden from the ground looking for a way up or a way to hit him. Joden, that's a 17, a 5, and then a 20 to hit you for a total of 9 damage. Barak, that's an 11, a 15, a natural 20, and then a 14. I think only the 20 hits you since you are in Blade Song, yeah?
Yeah, just the critical, barely. My AC is 16.
All right, so you take 11 damage. And then finally, Donatello, that's a 17, a 15, a 19, and a natural 1 to hit you for a total of 2 damage.
No sweat then. We are wrecking these priest guys.
This is just round 1, though, Donatello. We still got a long ways to go.
Also, the gates on the far side of the arena are going to open, and you see Father Lucian in his customary brown robes step into the arena. You can see a dark blue light radiating from his hands, but he isn't going to do anything this turn.
All right, I'm going to go fight Father Lucian then.
Wait, I need your help here, Donatello. There are like 4 priests on us and then 4 more on Joden. Let's take care of them first, and then we can all focus on Father Lucian.
Fine, whatever. I guess I'll help out you weaklings. These priests literally can't hit us at all. Ben, I'll swing at one of the priests who attacked me last round, the one who actually hit me. That's a 26 for 15 damage and then a 14 for 14 damage.
All right, you cleave the priest in 2, and he falls to the ground dead. Anything else for your turn?
No, my only bonus action is second wind, and I've only taken 2 damage so far.
All right, for my turn, is there any way that I can get the 3 last priests on us in the cone for Burning Hands?
Yeah, you can do that.
Sweet. I'm going to cast Burning Hands as a 3rd level spell. They need to make dexterity saving throws.
That's a 14, an 8, and a 19.
Okay, the 2 who got below 15 take 26 damage, and then the final guy takes 13.
You quite literally melt 2 of the priests as they fall to the ground dead. The last priest was able to mostly dodge out of the way, his robes catching fire as he rolls on the ground to put them out. He gets back up with a grimace on his face, burned quite thoroughly and very angry. All right, Joden, you're up.
Well, now that they are up here, I'm going to drop my bow and attack with my short swords. I think that means I can attack a total of 4 times, right? Since I have the extra attack Hordebreaker and then the dual-wielding attack as well.
Yeah, that sounds right. To the dual-wielding one, you won't add your skill damage, but you will on all the others.
Sweet. All right, that's a 14 for 6 damage, a 22 for 9 damage, another 22 for another 9 damage, and then an unnatural 20 for 4 damage.
All right, you are able to kill both of them. How does it go down?
I swing with my short swords in a flurry of blows, slicing both enemies with each of the swings, and then I kick them off the plinth.
Nice. All right, that leaves a total of 3 priests and Father Lucian. The dark blue light around Father Lucian begins to grow, and then you see each of the priests' maces begin glowing with that same light as well. Then Father Lucian is going to raise a hand, and a bolt of blue energy is going to race at both Donatello and Barak. You'll both need to make dexterity saving throws.
That's a natural 20 for me.
That's a 14 for me.
All right, you both passed, though you did need a 14, so you're getting right on the edge there, Donatello. You'll both take 16 damage from the black bolt.
Damn, that would have dealt 32 damage if I had failed. That would have knocked me unconscious in just that one hit.
Yeah, it was a strong attack there. All right, then the priests are going to attack. The 2 are going to climb up onto the plinth with Joden and attack him, and then the last one is going to attack Donatello. That's a 17, an unnatural 20, a 3, and a 12 to hit Joden for a total of 17 damage. Then a 19 and an 8 to hit Donatello for 9 damage.
Damn, these guys hit a lot harder with whatever Father Lucian did.
Yeah, it was a really good ability that Father Lucian gave them. All right, top of the round then. Donatello, you're up.
Well, I'm going to attack this last priest in front of me. That's a 23 for 12 damage.
That does kill him.
Nice. And then I'm going to run and attack Father Lucian with the other one.
Your other attack will have to be with your crossbow. He is more than 30 feet away.
Damn it. All right, fine. With my crossbow then. God damn it. That's only a 6. This is rigged.
That one does miss. For Father Lucian, you all need at least a 13 to hit.
Whatever. I'll kill him on my next turn.
All right, my turn. Joden, do you need help up there? I could hit them with a spell.
Yeah, I could probably use a bit of help. I don't know when that spell is going to wear off, so these guys hit pretty hard now.
All right, I'll cast Scorching Ray at the priests up by Joden, just at the 2nd level spell slot. That's a 16, a 17, and a natural 20, for 8 damage on the first, 6 on the second, and then 19 on the last one. I'll shoot the first 2 at one of them and the last at the other.
All right, they both survive, but they are both below half, and the second one is almost dead. Anything else on your turn?
Would I be able to run behind cover from Father Lucian? I can't take another hit like that from him.
Yeah, you could find full cover behind another one of the plinths, one that Joden and the 2 priests aren't on.
All right, yeah, I'll go there, but then that is my turn.
Joden, you're up next.
All right, I want to slash with my short swords again. I'll focus on the more injured one until he is dead, then on the other one. That's a 19, a 24, a 7, and a 12. The first swing does 9 damage, then a total of 6 for the second and fourth swings.
All right, that first one does kill the injured priest, and the other one is looking heavily injured as well. The blue energy around his weapon fades as well. All right, Father Lucian is going to murmur an incantation and raise a hand, and 3 bolts are going to fly out, 2 of them striking Donatello and the 3rd striking Joden. Donatello, you take 9 damage, and Joden, you take 4. Then the priest is going to attack Joden. That's a 19 and a 12 for a total of 4 damage.
Damn, guys, this is starting to wear on us. I'm getting pretty low.
Yeah, I'll be happy for the short rest, but I'll still be pretty injured, I think.
I'm not worried at all. We got this, guys. All right, my turn, Ben.
Yeah, your turn.
All right, can I make it to Father Lucian now?
Yeah, you can make it up to him.
Sweet. I'm going to slash at him twice. That's a natural 20 and a 15. The natural 20 will deal 20 damage, and the other deals 9.
Actually, he is going to throw up a magical barrier as a reaction after you hit him the first time, raising his armor class by 5 until his next turn. He does take 20 damage, though. That was a heavy hit.
That's bullshit, but all right, whatever. I'll then use my second wind to recover. 12 hit points. That's my turn, though.
All right, do I have a line of sight to him, or is Donatello in the way?
You have a clear line of sight. Donatello is off to the side of him from where you are.
Sweet. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt. He is within 100 feet, I'm guessing?
Yep. Dexterity save for him, then?
Yeah, he needs a 15.
Damn, that's only a 13.
Awesome, that's 26 damage then.
All right, he is well below half health now. Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to cast Healing Word as a 2nd level spell for my bonus action. That heals me for 10 health. Then I'm going behind my plinth again, hiding from Father Lucian's line of sight.
Coward!
Hey, I'm not dying here. This is only the first fight still.
All right, Joden, you're up next.
I'm gonna slash at this last guy. I only get 3 attacks now since my horde breaker is over, though. That's an 18, an 11, and a 7 for a total of 14 damage off of the first 2.
That does kill the last remaining priest. It is just Father Lucian now.
All right, can I hop down to get behind the plinth as well?
Yeah, you can do that. He is just fighting Donatello up close now.
I got this, guys. You can keep hiding.
All right, for Father Lucian's turn, he is going to pull out a long sword as well, wreathed in that dark blue light, and swing it at you, Donatello. That's an 18 to hit for 8 damage, and then a 12, which misses.
All right, well, for my turn, I'm going to swing back at him. That's an 18 for 10 damage, and then another critical hit for 19 damage.
All right, once again, he throws up a magical barrier, but it doesn't do anything as your sword comes crashing through it, impaling his shoulder right through the heart. He drops to a knee. I was just trying to save the world. Vampire is a threat to us all. And then falls over dead. All right, guys, that's round 1 of the arena. We'll take a short rest, but then we're moving right into round 2.
Dang, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
No, it's not. I'm doing fine.
What health are you at?
I'm still at 34, over half.
I'm only at 18. I need to heal up with this short rest for sure.
I'm at 21, so just over half after using that healing spell. I'm going to use 3 of my hit dice on this rest. That's 15 for me.
Yeah, I'll use 3 as well, I guess. Damn, that's 36 for me. I rolled really well. At least I'm up to full again.
I'm going to use 4, I think. All right, that's 43, so I'm up to full as well. Ready for round 2, I guess.
I'm only down 1 of each spell slot too, so yeah, let's go to round 2.
All right, a group of guards come out and clean up the dead bodies while you are resting, and you can see some of the crowd murmuring. You did just kill pretty much the entire clergy for Sanidus, but life goes on. The arena stays the same, with some low walls and the plinths in the same area. As the 3 of you stand in the middle, 2 of the gates open up, and you hear the groaning of zombies coming from both of them. They come lurching out, clothed in armor and each wielding somewhat crude weapons, thick tree branches instead of clubs, long, jagged pieces of metal instead of spears. There are about 3 dozen zombies coming from each of the gates.
Christ. All right, do we need to roll initiative again, or are we keeping the same as last time?
We can just keep the same as last time. It makes sense for the 3 of you to get to act before the zombies do.
All right, this is the first time that I think it would be a bad idea for me to run in with my longsword. We need to split up the groups, I think.
Well, before we do that, I want a fireball while they are all grouped together.
Fine, I guess that makes sense. Leave some for the rest of us, though. You can go before me, I guess.
Whoa, I think that might be the first time Donatello has ever willingly let someone else go before him, guys.
I'm not an idiot, Joden. Of course, Barak should go first with his fireball.
All right, I want to throw a fireball at the zombies coming out of the south gate.
Very well, it has a 10-foot radius, right? So it could hit in a 20-foot circle?
No, actually, it's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, wow. Even bigger than I thought then. All right, I'll say that you are able to hit all of the zombies at the south gate. I'll make a roll for every 9 of them, so I'll only roll 4 times. That's a 15, an 18, a 0, and a -1.
All right, the ones who failed take 35 damage, and the others take 17.
Damn, all right, half of the zombies melt away, while the other half were knocked back by the force of the blast and stagger back to their feet, burning and severely damaged. You see the other zombies begin moving apart to make a fireball less effective.
You're saying that the zombies learned?
Or something controlling the zombies did. Is Hamlet here? I bet Hamlet is here.
Looking around, you can actually see Hamlet's yellow eyes peering from behind one of the 2 closed gates.
Finally, on my turn, I'll enter Bladesong. What's the plan then, guys? We could try to go kill Hamlet, but there are like 50 zombies in this arena. We'll die pretty quick if we get caught.
The plinths make it so that only 3 people can be on top of one at a time. But killing 50 zombies seems like it would take a long time.
Yeah, let's just try to kill Hamlet and see if that solves the zombie problem. All right, Ben, for my turn, I want to run at the gate where Hamlet is.
You are able to make it to the gate. What do you want to do from there?
Can I try to lift the gate?
Sure, make a strength check.
Hell yeah, that's a 22.
Wow, you needed a 20, so that was lucky. You've honestly had some of the luckiest rolls this session. Against Father Lucian, you needed a 17 to make it past his shield, and you rolled an 18 and a natural 20. And you've hit right on the armor class a lot, too.
It's not luck, Ben. It's 100% skill.
It's literally rolling dice, Donatello. It's the definition of luck.
It's all in the wrist. All right, I'm guessing that did take my action to lift the gate, though?
Yeah, it did take your action.
Well, I'm still going to action surge and then attack Hamlet with my sword. That's a 19 and a 12. What do we need to hit him?
You need a 15, so the 19 does hit.
All right, that's 12 damage then.
He takes the blow and lets out an inhuman growl. You see his body start to morph, and within seconds find yourself face to face with a werewolf.
Damn, he's a werewolf? I guess that explains the yellow eyes.
All right, my turn then?
Yeah, your turn. Unless you had anything else you wanted to do, Donatello.
No, I'm good. It can be Joden's turn.
I want to climb on top of the plinth again and then shoot my bow at Hamlet. That's an 11 and a natural 20, so that's a total of 14 damage off of the critical hit.
All right, you let loose 2 arrows. With inhuman speed, he slashes one of them out of the air, but then the other impales his shoulder. All right, my turn then. The zombies are going to move. 2 of them climbing on top of the plinth where Joden is, and then 4 zombies are going to be in range to attack Barak. About a dozen zombies are going to move to Donatello, but none of them reach you. All right, the 2 attacking Joden get a 19 and then a natural 20, for a total of 16 damage. Then the 4 attacking Barak get an 8, a 14, an 18, and a 10. You only take 2 damage since you're in Blade Song, then Barak. All right, then. Hamlet is going to slash at Donatello with his claws and then bite at him as well. That's a 21 for 5 damage on the claws, and then only a 7 to hit with the bite. So he slashes you, but then you are able to swing your shield around to stop his fangs. All right, back up to Barak then.
All right, if I Misty Step away as a bonus action, would the zombies get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so. You're teleporting and not moving away.
Nice. For my bonus action, then, I'm going to Misty Step onto the plinth nearest to me and then cast Firebolt at Hamlet. That's a 24 for 16 damage.
That's a good hit. He is looking quite wounded.
Nice. All right, that's my turn then.
I'm going to slash at him with my sword then. That's a 26 and a 22 for 11 damage each.
All right, that is going to kill Hamlet then. The zombies pause for a moment, then begin wandering away, no longer controlled by Hamlet. Hamlet lays dying, slowly transforming back into his human self. It was just business, that's all. Everyone has to make money somehow, right?
Not by selling off zombie slave armies.
Yeah, good riddance.
All right, how many more rounds do we have, Ben?
Next one is the final round.
Okay, I want to use just one of my hit dice then. I'm still pretty close to full. Could I also use a healing spell if I don't heal all the way back up?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
All right, that was 7 off of my hit dice and then another 7 off of cure wounds.
I won't use any hit dice. I'm still pretty much at full. Would I be able to use my second win before the short rest and still have it afterwards for the next fight?
I'll allow that too.
That's 7 points of healing from that, so I'm good.
I'll use one of my hit dice too. That's 7 points of healing from that, so I'm back up to full. I don't recover any spell slots though, since I only get to do that after a short rest once per long rest.
All right, everyone ready for the next round then?
Yeah, I am. Who are we fighting as the last boss? Is it the Hill Giants?
I hope not. We wrecked them earlier. Lug ran away crying because we beat him so bad.
Well, Lug ran away crying because we stabbed out his eyes.
Well, I guess we will just have to see then. You have been fighting and then resting for most of the day, and now the last fight has finally arrived. You are all a bit worn and weary, though the adrenaline from this upcoming battle is pushing you onwards. You stand in the middle of the arena, and then the east gate slides open. A single figure walks out. Silas stands there looking at you all with a bloodthirsty look in his eyes. Hello, adventurers. Shame we find ourselves here.
Hell yes, we are going to wreck this guy.
Silas is definitely a worthy final boss, though.
All right, same initiative order then?
Yeah, it's been working so far. We can keep the same one.
All right, I'm going first this time, Barak. I'm going to run up and attack Silas. Can I make it to him?
You can.
Sweet, all right, that's a 19 and a 26 for 21 total damage. Do both of those hit? What's his armor class?
You need a 16, so yeah, both of those hit. He grunts in pain with the 2 strikes. Did you want to use Action Surge?
Hell yeah, I do. That's a 21 and a 19 for 22 total damage.
Nice, you've done a lot of damage this turn. All right, anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
He's going to reach out and attack you. That's a 28 to hit. Instead of taking damage, he's going to grapple you instead.
Damn, okay, no problem. That just means I can't move away. I can still attack him, right?
Yeah, you can still attack him. All right, Barak, it's your turn.
All right, could I get into position to cast Lightning Bolt at him?
You can, but since he is grappling Donatello, you would hit Donatello as well.
That makes sense. All right, I'll just use my last second level spell to cast Scorching Ray. Oh my god, that's a double natural 20 and then a 23 for the last one.
Damn, you are about to deal a ton of damage.
Yeah, that's 48 damage. I'll also go into Blade Song too.
Well, this might be a bit anticlimactic then. He cries out in pain but holds on to Donatello. He is looking wounded, and the bloodthirsty look in his eyes begins to bore into each of you. He is going to bite Donatello. That's another 28 to hit, dealing 9 piercing damage and then 12 necrotic. Your hit points are also reduced by 12 Donatello.
No problem, we are destroying him.
My turn then?
Yeah, your turn now.
All right, I'm going to hang back with Barak and shoot 2 arrows at him. That's a 25 and a 17 to hit, dealing 9 damage. Damn, I really need to up my damage output.
It's all right. I do wonder what your bow actually does too. We know it's magical and you're attuned to it, I think. Haven't seen it have any effects yet.
No, you haven't yet. You could do another Arcana check on it in a session, or Joden, you might find out by accident. It does have some magical properties.
Interesting. All right, well, I think that is it for my turn.
All right, Silas's turn now. At the start of his turn, you see a pack of wolves come barreling into the arena from the other 3 gates, 13 wolves to be exact. They surround Barak and Joden, and 3 of them move towards Silas and the grappled Donatello. Silas is then going to bite Donatello again. That's a critical hit, dealing 16 damage on the bite and then 28 necrotic damage.
Well, I'm out for the count. That's really dumb.
Sorry, Donatello, that was bad luck. Silas is then going to move and swing at Barak this time. That's a 26 to hit, and so he is going to grapple you this time.
Damn. All right, well, Donatello's turn then.
I'm dead.
Well, you're unconscious, so you'll make a death-saving throw, but just privately. Everybody else just sees you lying there, breathing very shallow as you have been drained of a lot of blood.
My turn then?
Yeah,
All right, Joden, this is going to be all up to you. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt at Silas.
he's holding you, so you'll get hit too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's a 13 on the dexterity saving throw, but he is going to use his legendary resistance to succeed on it. You'll need to roll for it too.
That's a 19 for me, so we both succeed then, which means we both take... Damn, only 18 damage. I thought that would go a lot better than it did.
All right, after your turn, he's going to bite at you. That's a 21 to hit for 9 piercing damage and 10 necrotic.
Well, I'm down to 1 health then. Sorry, guys. We definitely were not powerful enough to take on a vampire.
Yeah, no joke. He got lucky, though. If I had had another turn, he would be dead.
All right, Joden, you're up again.
Hey guys, what was the name of my bow again?
It was Thorn.
Oh, that's right. This is what you have always been talking about when you keep mentioning Thorn. All right, if I say the name, does anything happen? Thorn?
Your bow comes to life in your hands. The arrow you had notched grows barbs around it. You'll add 1d6 of piercing damage whenever you hit with the bow now.
Damn, wish I had known that earlier. Can I do that all the time?
Only once per day.
Fair enough. All right, I'll shoot at Silas twice then.
Typically, you would have disadvantage, but I'll say that you can just roll it normal.
Thanks. All right, that's a natural 20 and an unnatural 20. That's 20 damage off of the arrows. Do I add critical damage to the thorn damage too?
Yeah, to all the damage you would be rolling.
That's another 22 damage then.
That does finish off Silas then. You shoot 2 arrows right into his side, the second one piercing his heart. He drops Barak, falling to a knee. Interesting. I had always thought I would fear my end when it came. Now I only feel hope. Thank you, my friends.
Wait, we did it then?
You guys did. Yeah, I must say I wasn't expecting 3 different turns of dealing over 40 damage. You guys have a crazy high damage output with all of those criticals. The wolves disperse, heading out the gates.
I'll rush over to Donatello and use Healing Word on him. Only as a first level, unfortunately, since I have no other spells.
All right, I must say it was really lame that I died at the end there, but also that was a pretty fun session.
Yeah, that was a lot of combat and rolling. I thought we lost at the end there.
Yeah, what made you think of activating your bow like that?
Well, I remembered suddenly that it had a special name. I hadn't tried saying it before. It's a pretty cool bow.
Yeah, that came in clutch there. Of course, you both would have been dead if I didn't deal all that damage at the beginning and distract him for the first full turn cycle.
You did tank a lot of damage there.
Awesome, well, I guess we can end it there then. You all know what Joden's bow does now, so that'll be something to take back to the regular campaign.
And more importantly, I got to kill Father Lucian finally. That's how the season finale should have ended.
And we killed Hamlet too, and put an end to the terrible things happening in Southern Edge too. Though I don't actually think that killing just him would end it. It seems like the whole town is probably on board with what is going on.
Agreed. That was where I got my bow though, right? After killing the Wraith guy?
I think so, yeah, that seems like a long time ago. Hard to believe we've only been doing this campaign for just over a month.
And that was with our break between seasons too. It feels good to be back though, and to our viewers, if you like this video and seeing me finally get justice for that season finale, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Thanks for joining, everyone. We will see you all tomorrow.